Hi guys, welcome back. I'm your host Dr. Seema Jain. I'm a SEBI-registered research analyst, and you can follow me on my website, which is stockpro.online.com. You can follow me on Twitter, where I keep posting my research, and you can also follow me on Telegram, where I'm super active from the morning, right? So we're gonna be discussing about Nifty. What is Nifty stands? How Nifty looks? So see here on 29th of April, market open equal to low. It tried to go up but couldn't manage and came down. Yesterday, which is not yesterday, but 2nd May, market was range bound. Then today, which is 4th of May, as yesterday was a holiday, it opened slightly gap up, and after that it just continuously kept on falling. At this point around 12:45 there was a slight improvement. Nifty started going up, but about at 2 o'clock we had this RBI policy where the RBI governor came up and he gave a 40 bps repo rate hike, and that is what actually brought market down massively, right? Now, is it a phenomena for today? क्या ये आज के लिए ही ऐसा हुआ है? So let me just explain you. There is some very important points by looking at the Nifty. Have a look at Nifty at this place, right? This was a past strong support zone, right? A very strong support zone. Here, 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 at this place, right? Even at this place, out here, and today it has broken that same support zone with great force, right? It is actually not looking very good to me. Why? I'm going to read out the data for you, but before that we will just also do one more thing. I want you to see the price has been going down on a continuous basis, right? Nifty is making lower highs, right? Nifty is making lower highs, which is an indication that some kind of profit booking is setting up in the market, right? And it is making lower high every time, right? Now I'm going to put RSI also and see what is happening with respect to RSI, right? What is the relative strength indicating? Is it strong enough at this point of time? So see here, at this point of time, if I note at this point, every time RSI is also making lower highs, right? This and this, right? So what we understand from this, market is setting in for a small amount of correction, right? What can we expect? So what I'm expecting, first target for Nifty to come down to 16,250, right? This will be maybe in a few days, if not tomorrow. As it is, tomorrow is the Fed meeting. Let's see how it goes. But what I'm really trying to tell you here is that market is looking weak at this point of time, not just because of the price, but also because of the data, right? So I'm going to go to Bank Nifty and then we will go to the data and try to analyze data also, right? So this is Bank Nifty futures. Even Bank Nifty has broken its very strong support zone, right? A zone from where it has taken time and again support, right? I'm going to just mark it for you. See here, at this place, it formed a big support zone. Then here, then here, then here, then here, out here, and here. Even yesterday it took a support from here, but today it has broken that support zone, right? It's a pretty much a concern at this point of time, right? Now what I want to show you, I will take you to the Bank Nifty's option chain. So first and foremost, what I will do, I will take you to this expiry and we will see how does this expiry look like? Where are the huge contracts that have been written, right? So see here, I'm going to show you in all the put option, right? All these in the money put option, there has been a huge call unwinding, right? There are still some put writing that has happened, right? Which is fine because people probably have not exited their position. Out here, if you see, there are huge call writing has happened at 35,500, right? Notice 35,500, huge call writing, right? 36, you can see out here, 36,000, huge call writing, right? A huge call writing is happening at this point. Then something which really concerns me, when in the money call option gets written, right? अगर आप देखते हो, this is 9,336, 6,000 contracts have been written today at 35,000 level, right? There is a possibility that Bank Nifty may go down till about 35,000, right? And a good amount of fall can be expected. Today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday. So there is a probability that Bank Nifty may come down, which is quite possible, right? 35,000 is pretty much possible for Bank Nifty to reach, right? So this is one, but I have little more concern. I will take you to June, May end, right? This month end options. What has happened in month end options? I want to show you that. Notice that there is huge call writing has happened at this place. Almost like 10,000% change has happened in this call writing. 1361 contracts have been written today, right? There are 707 contracts written today. There are 204 contracts written here, right? At 34,500. There are 376 contracts that have been written at 34,000. This is in the money contract. So that means, what I really want to make you understand that, and something more we will see here, at this place there has been an unwinding, right? At 35,100, 35,000, there is unwinding happening. Simply means support is being taken away from Bank Nifty, right? So the Bank Nifty definitely is looking extremely weak, and target could be, as we see, you know, towards the month end, a huge contracts have been written, 35,200. If this increases further, our target for this month could be 35,000. As I told you, this 35,000 could be a closing for tomorrow. In case 35,000 breaks, right, which is a very, very strong support zone, we will see a very, very huge fall in Bank Nifty coming up, right? So now, before we go on, let's also check what is happening in Nifty. So this is Nifty's contracts, and this is Nifty's tomorrow's contracts, right? Just have a look at this place. There has been huge call unwinding at all the levels, right? Nifty has unwinded even at the lower levels. 16,200 level, Nifty has unwinded. Here, Nifty has unwinded. Nifty unwinded, right? All these levels, Nifty has unwinded, right? Similarly, if you notice out here, there's a huge number of contracts that have been written at 16,900, 16,800, 16,700, 16,600, 16,500. See here, these are the contracts that have been written today, right? Now what we will do, we will go and see what is happening in the month-end contracts. You know, if you will start learning and understanding these contracts, you will know a lot of things that are happening inside a market, right? You will understand the workings of insiders or the institutions for that matter. If you notice here, 16,600, right? Almost like 1,000% contracts have been written here. Earlier, how many contracts were there? 4,205 contracts have been written today. How many contracts were there earlier? Only 500 contracts. Today, they have added almost like 4,205 contracts. Similarly, at this place, right? 16,500, huge number of contracts have been written, right? That shows whenever you see, now please make a note, whenever you see in the money call option being written, it could be for stock or it could be for Nifty, you must understand that scenario is very, very weak, right? Market, because some institutions understand market may fall, right? What I'm going to do, I'm going to see another stock where I have seen a huge amount of in the money call writing. So this is UltraTech cement, right? I have seen a huge amount of call writing a few days back at this level, 6,500 level, right? But at this point of time, I don't see fresh contracts being written. But that was a few days back. I have seen UltraTech cement had huge amount of contracts written at the level of 6,500, right? And it was far away. It was far away. That means 6,500 was in the money call option. Right now, what I can see, the huge resistance at 7,000, 6,000, 7,900, 8,000, which is 6,800, 6,600 are huge resistance zones. And something I want your attention, please pay very serious attention to it. These contracts have been unwinded today, right? Up till 6,300 contracts, put contracts have been unwinded, which simply means somebody is fearing a fall in this particular counter, right? So I'm going to just read the price of UltraTech before we close. UltraTech cement. So UltraTech also is like breaking its long-term consolidation zone or distribution zone, right? If you take it very broadly, then notice that this is, I'm just going to show you 1, 2, 3, right? These are 3 peaks that you've seen. Plus, you see one more thing, every time it's making lower high, right? That means simply the price is declining, right? The strength of the stock is becoming weaker, right? So tomorrow, if this particular stock, which is UltraTech Cement, goes below 6,500, you will definitely find a good amount of breakout in this. As it is today, Ramco Cement gave a good, beautiful breakout in the downward direction, right? Ramco had given a beautiful breakout. Let me have a look at it. What happened at ACC? ACC also had a kind of correction today, but I am talking about UltraTech Cement because I have been following its data and I feel that this stock is about to correct, right? So again, once again, we have talked about Nifty, we talked about Bank Nifty, and everything I have correlated with the data. And I have told you, whenever you see in the money call option being written, understand that market is going to be weak, right? I told you there are huge fresh contracts that have been written today, right? You see here, there is huge fresh contracts have been written at 35,200, right? Almost like 1,000% change. So this is a very bearish sign for me, right? And that is why I have given a sell option on Bank Nifty. And rather what we have done, we have sold this call option and we are hoping it to hit almost like hit good profit in this particular call option, right? So with this, I'll be signing off. Hope the data points will help you in making up your mind. And you can also look into one more stock before I close. This stock is Voltas, right? The stock is Voltas, right? A huge amount of call writing happened in this particular stock, right? A huge amount of call writing happened today. See here, 442 contracts have been written at 1200 level, 105 contracts have been written at 1160 level, and 83 contracts have been written at 1160. 31 contracts, almost like 100% contracts have been written at 1140, right? Huge amount of call writing. Put writing is relatively very small. So this particular stock also looks under free fall, right? So be careful on your positions. If you're holding some cash stocks, you got to either hedge or you got to exit, whatever you feel, because I have kind of exited. So see, Voltas has been range bound for a long time, right? Today it has almost, the volumes have come, and if the support zone breaks, we can definitely expect a good correction in this particular stock. So guys, remain careful for this month, which is the month of May. The target for Nifty and Bank Nifty, I am going to just give you from looking at the option chain, what could be possibly the target of Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty could go down till about 35,000 or maybe 34,000. It may go down till 35,000. That's a possibility in the month of May. Similarly, in Nifty, let's see what are the possibilities. Let me just see what is happening in the month of May. The target, possible target, could be somewhere around 16,500 for sure can be expected, right? Right now we are 16,700, 16,500 can definitely be expected. And there is a good possibility people have written a lot of contracts here at 16,300 and 16,000. So that sounds pretty deep, but definitely a target of 16,500 can be surely in sight. So with this, I'm signing off. Keep making money along with Stock Pro, and we'll be looking forward to see you on our Telegram channel, on our Twitter handle, or on the YouTube. If you like my content, if you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much. All the best. Bye-bye.